second try. 619.
Oscar Gutierrez Rubio, better known by his ring name Rey Mysterio, was born on December 11, 1974, in Chula Vista, California, and from an early age, he displayed a fascination with professional wrestling that would shape his entire life. Growing up in a vibrant wrestling culture, Mysterio was inspired by the high-flying lucha libre style of Mexican wrestling, a heritage he proudly carried into his career. Trained by his uncle, Rey Mysterio Sr., Mysterio's early exposure to the ring honed his agility, timing, and technical skill, which quickly set him apart from his peers. Even as a young man, his dedication and perseverance hinted at the longevity and resilience that would define his professional journey. Rise to fame and WWE career. Oscar Gutierrez Rubio, widely known as Rey Mysterio, began his journey into the world of professional wrestling as a young prodigy in Mexico during the late 1980s. Wrestling in a country where lucha libre is more than just a sport, but a deeply rooted cultural phenomenon, Mysterio learned early how to captivate an audience, blending athleticism with theatrical flair. His diminutive stature, far below the average for a professional wrestler, initially posed challenges in a world dominated by towering figures and muscular powerhouses. Yet, Mysterio turned what others might have seen as a limitation into his greatest advantage. By the early 1990s, his reputation in Mexico had grown steadily. He became known for his innovative aerial maneuvers, daring leaps, and breathtaking agility, which set him apart from other performers. Fans were drawn not only to his athletic skill, but to the charisma and energy he brought into every match. Each performance showcased a masterful balance between precision and showmanship. Mysterio's signature move, the 619, became instantly recognizable, a symbol of his creativity and an emblem of a style that emphasized speed, dexterity, and ingenuity over sheer size and strength. As he transitioned to wrestling in the United States, Mysterio faced a new set of challenges. Breaking into the American wrestling scene required not just technical skill, but the ability to adapt to a larger, more commercialized entertainment industry. He faced skepticism from promoters and peers who doubted that a wrestler of his size could captivate audiences in an environment often obsessed with physical dominance. Yet, Mysterio's performances quickly silenced critics. He became a household name through appearances on WWE programming, and fans across the country embraced him not merely as an athlete, but as a symbol of perseverance and underdog triumph. Within WWE, Mysterio's career flourished. He earned multiple championships, from the Cruiserweight title to the World Heavyweight Championship, demonstrating that skill, timing, and heart could rival the brute strength of much larger competitors. The monikers, the biggest little man, and the ultimate underdog, were not mere marketing labels. They reflected the reality of a man who continually defied expectations, turning every match into a narrative of determination and courage. His bouts were spectacles of athletic storytelling, blending high-flying acrobatics with carefully constructed dramatic arcs that enthralled audiences of all ages. In doing so, Mysterio redefined the possibilities for smaller wrestlers, proving that technical mastery and charisma could create legends as enduring as those built on raw power. Health challenges and injuries. Rey Mysterio's journey in professional wrestling is a testament to the extraordinary physical demands of the sport. While his agility, speed, and high-flying style have captivated fans worldwide, they have also placed an enormous strain on his body. Wrestling at the highest level requires not only technical skill, but peak physical conditioning, yet it inevitably exposes performers to the risk of injury. For Mysterio, whose signature moves often involve breathtaking aerial maneuvers and daring leaps, the stakes are particularly high. Every dive from the top rope, every intricate flip into a high-impact maneuver, carries with it the potential for significant harm. One of the most striking reminders of wrestling's inherent dangers came on the April 18th episode of WWE SmackDown, just a day before WrestleMania 41. During a high-stakes match, Mysterio suffered a severe injury that forced officials to rush him backstage. The moment sent shockwaves through fans, commentators, and fellow wrestlers alike. Even for a performer as seasoned and resilient as Mysterio, the incident underscored the fragility of the human body under such extreme physical demands. For decades, he had cultivated a reputation as a fighter who could overcome adversity and push through pain. But that moment was a stark reminder that experience and skill cannot fully shield anyone from the risks of professional wrestling. Mysterio's career has been punctuated by numerous other significant injuries, each with its own story of struggle, rehabilitation, and perseverance. At one point, a torn groin sidelined him for months, necessitating painstaking recovery to ensure long-term functionality and prevent recurring damage. The rehabilitation process was arduous, involving intensive physical therapy, gradual reintroduction of strength training, and constant monitoring to avoid setbacks. Injuries of this nature are not simply physical, they demand immense mental fortitude, as the athlete must confront fears of re-injury and adapt techniques to compensate for weakened muscles. Another particularly challenging setback came in the form of a ruptured eardrum. For a wrestler whose aerial style relies on precise spatial awareness, such an injury threatened not only his performance, but his confidence, and to execute complex maneuvers safely. The loss of balance and disorientation that can accompany an ear injury is debilitating, and returning to the ring required patience, specialized treatment, and careful adjustments to his training routine. Mysterio's approach to each recovery phase was methodical, balancing determination with discipline and an understanding of the long-term consequences of rushing back too quickly. Despite these challenges, Mysterio's resilience has been a defining feature of his career. His ability to overcome injury, remain mentally strong, and maintain focus on his craft has inspired countless fans and younger wrestlers. His story is not merely one of survival, but of enduring perseverance, demonstrating the combination of physical skill and mental toughness required to thrive in a profession where one misstep can change everything. Each injury has added to his narrative as a performer who refuses to be defined by limitations, embodying a standard of dedication and professionalism that resonates beyond the wrestling ring. Career adjustments and adaptability. Mysterio's longevity in professional wrestling is closely linked to his adaptability. The unpredictable nature of the sport, coupled with the frequency and severity of injuries, demands a flexible approach. When the April 18th SmackDown injury occurred, WWE had to make immediate adjustments to its storyline. Mysterio was replaced by Rey Fenix, who stepped in to face Americano, highlighting the delicate balance between protecting a performer's health and maintaining audience engagement. Such sudden shifts are emblematic of the challenges wrestlers face. The show must go on, yet it must also safeguard the well-being of its performers. Mysterio's adaptability extends beyond mere in-ring performance. He has cultivated an acute understanding of the business side of professional wrestling, recognizing the importance of timing, storylines, and audience expectations. His ability to pivot seamlessly after setbacks reflects a combination of experience, strategic thinking, and emotional intelligence. He approaches injuries and other disruptions with professionalism, ensuring that the broader narrative of the show continues without compromising his recovery or safety. His career has also positioned him as a mentor to younger talent, offering insights not only on technique, but on the psychological and logistical realities of wrestling. He emphasizes the importance of cultivating resilience, anticipating unexpected challenges, and maintaining professionalism regardless of personal or physical setbacks. His guidance extends beyond training. He teaches emerging wrestlers to navigate the pressures of travel, performance, and media attention while protecting their long-term health. In this sense, Mysterio's adaptability has influenced not just his own career, but the development of the next generation of performers, shaping a culture of strategic thinking and resilience in professional wrestling. Family and personal life. Behind the mask and the spectacle, Rey Mysterio's family has been a cornerstone of his life. Married to Angie Gutierrez since 1996, he has fostered a home environment that balances the intensity of a global wrestling career with the nurturing presence of a close-knit family. Fatherhood has played an especially formative role in his personal and professional decisions. His children, Dominic Mysterio and Alia Gutierrez, have often been integrated into WWE storylines, blending personal and professional realms in ways that enrich the narrative while underscoring the importance of family bonds. The demands of professional wrestling, frequent travel, grueling physical schedules, and the pressure to perform at a high level can strain relationships. Yet, Mysterio has consistently highlighted the stabilizing influence of his family. He has often spoken about the grounding effect of fatherhood, the inspiration drawn from his children, and the emotional strength provided by a supportive partner. These personal connections have informed his decisions in the ring and in the broader business of wrestling, helping him to balance ambition with responsibility and perspective. Family has not only been a source of personal strength, but also a guiding principle in shaping his public image. The integration of his children into storylines reflects a careful consideration of the intersection between his personal and professional life. By sharing elements of his family with fans, Mysterio creates a narrative that resonates on multiple levels: athletic achievement, personal dedication, and the enduring significance of familial love. His story demonstrates that even amidst the spectacle and intensity of professional wrestling, the most meaningful victories are often those shared with loved ones. Financial considerations and the pressures of wrestling. For professional wrestlers, the physical and emotional demands of the ring are only one side of a complex high-stakes career. Equally challenging are the financial realities that accompany life as a high-profile athlete. Wrestling, despite its spectacle and global popularity, is an industry marked by unpredictability. Pay structures are often performance-based, heavily influenced by visibility, merchandise sales, and contract negotiations, leaving athletes vulnerable during periods when injuries or personal circumstances prevent them from performing. For Rey Mysterio, whose career spans decades and continents, this dynamic has required careful attention and foresight. Throughout his career, rumors have occasionally circulated regarding financial strain, particularly during periods when injuries sidelined him from in-ring action. While such speculation has never been definitively substantiated, it highlights a critical truth about professional wrestling. Even the most celebrated performers cannot take financial security for granted. A wrestler's success in the ring, measured by championship victories or fan adulation, does not automatically translate into long-term stability. The industry is transient by nature, and sustained earning potential often depends on strategic planning outside the squared circle. Mysterio's approach to financial management reflects a combination of pragmatism and creativity. Beyond his wrestling salary, he has cultivated diverse income streams designed to weather the unpredictability of the profession. Merchandise sales, including masks, apparel, and collectible items, have played a central role, allowing fans to engage with his persona in tangible ways while generating revenue. Endorsements and media appearances, ranging from interviews and television specials to film cameos and social media campaigns, have provided additional avenues for income and exposure. Each venture has been carefully calibrated to align with his brand, while offering stability during periods when in-ring performance is limited. The importance of this financial foresight cannot be overstated. Wrestling is inherently punishing. The constant travel, high-impact maneuvers, and relentless schedule exact a toll that can lead to extended absences from the ring. Injuries like groin tears, ruptured eardrums, or concussions are occupational hazards, and even minor setbacks can disrupt income streams and contractual obligations. By cultivating a multifaceted career, Mysterio has insulated himself against these risks, demonstrating a level of strategic thinking that mirrors the meticulous planning he applies to his wrestling matches. In many ways, his financial approach is an extension of his in-ring philosophy: anticipation, preparation, and adaptability. Navigating fame, risk, and career longevity. Beyond the numbers and logistics, managing finances in professional wrestling also requires psychological resilience. Wrestlers operate under the constant gaze of fans, media, and industry insiders. Public speculation about wealth or financial difficulty can add stress to an already demanding career. For Mysterio, rumors of fiscal strain, whether rooted in fact or fabricated by industry gossip, underscore the pressure athletes face in balancing perception with reality. Handling such scrutiny requires not only practical management skills, but also emotional intelligence and discretion. It is a delicate balance, safeguarding personal and professional interests while maintaining the integrity of one's public image. Strategic financial planning is particularly important for wrestlers of smaller stature, who historically have had to fight harder for recognition and opportunity. Mysterio's career is emblematic of this struggle. At 5 feet 6 inches, he defied expectations in an industry often dominated by larger, imposing figures. His success was not guaranteed by size alone. It emerged from creativity, agility, and a deep understanding of audience engagement. Similarly, his financial acumen reflects the same principle. Success requires not only skill and performance, but also foresight and ingenuity outside the ring. By diversifying income, leveraging media opportunities, and maintaining a visible presence across platforms, Mysterio has created a professional ecosystem that supports both longevity and stability. Legacy and influence on wrestling. While financial considerations are critical to understanding a wrestler's career, they are inseparable from the broader context of legacy. Rey Mysterio's influence transcends statistics and title reigns. He has reshaped perceptions of what is possible for wrestlers of smaller stature, proving that technique, storytelling, and sheer determination can rival physical dominance. His aerial maneuvers, especially the iconic 619, are celebrated not merely as athletic feats, but as instruments of narrative storytelling, conveying drama, tension, and emotional resonance within each match. Mysterio's creative vision has inspired generations of wrestlers to embrace high-risk maneuvers and innovative choreography. His influence can be traced in the careers of countless performers who prioritize narrative depth and technical precision, integrating agility and artistry into their work. He has challenged the notion that size dictates success, demonstrating that charisma, intelligence, and relentless dedication can redefine expectations within a traditional and often rigid industry. In doing so, Mysterio has expanded the possibilities of professional wrestling, inspiring talent to push the boundaries of performance while maintaining personal integrity. Mentorship has also become a key aspect of Mysterio's enduring impact. He has guided younger wrestlers in mastering the subtle nuances of in-ring psychology, pacing, and crowd engagement. His approach emphasizes adaptability, resilience, and strategic thinking, lessons born from decades of experience navigating injuries, public scrutiny, and the evolving demands of the wrestling business. By imparting both technical skills and professional wisdom, Mysterio ensures that the principles he has championed continue to influence the industry, leaving a legacy that extends far beyond his own career. Current status and future outlook. Today, Rey Mysterio continues to defy expectations, performing on WWE's Raw brand with a level of energy and precision that belies the cumulative toll of decades in the ring. Despite previous injuries, including groin strains and ear trauma, his performances remain electrifying, a testament to his meticulous preparation, athleticism, and storytelling prowess. Every appearance is a reminder of his commitment to craft, fans, and the broader wrestling community. Financially and professionally, Mysterio has demonstrated resilience and foresight. While rumors occasionally surface, his diversified portfolio, spanning merchandise, media engagements, and strategic partnerships, suggests a stable trajectory. He continues to engage audiences while mentoring emerging talent, blending performance with guidance to ensure both personal and professional longevity. Ultimately, Mysterio's career exemplifies the intersection of skill, perseverance, and strategic thinking. Injuries and professional pressures have shaped him, but they have not defined or constrained him. His journey is a study in adaptability, showing that long-term success in wrestling requires more than championships. It demands careful planning, emotional intelligence, and an unwavering commitment to both craft and community. Mysterio's life in wrestling, both inside and outside the ring, is a testament to resilience, ingenuity, and heart, a narrative that inspires not only aspiring wrestlers, but anyone striving to navigate challenges with courage, foresight, and grace. Through his unmatched career, Rey Mysterio has shown that limitations, whether physical, financial, or societal, are rarely absolute. He has transformed obstacles into opportunities, blending artistry and athleticism, strategy and intuition, creating a lasting impact that will resonate across generations. His legacy is not just a chronicle of triumphs and accolades, but a celebration of creativity, persistence, and the enduring human spirit, cementing his status as a true icon of professional wrestling.